Hey guys, welcome back here. So I want to talk about some big news. Flare Games, the developer of Royal Revolt 2, has actually implemented a anti-cheating kick button. Well, not kick button, but kick timer in the game. So if you're actually logged in for too long of a period of time, the game will automatically kick you out. Now, they didn't release what amount of time this duration is, if it's an hour, 2 hours, 6 hours. Due to they don't want the cheaters to actually log out right before that kicker kicks in and then log right back in. So yeah, so this is done to prevent cheaters from knowing exactly when to log out, when to log back in. We aren't sure if it actually works, if it's just continuous playtime, if you're like logged on for 3 total hours and then it kicks you, or if it's like 3 hours of AFK where you're not really doing anything or no raids. We don't know exactly how it works, but we do know that once you get kicked out of the game, that you cannot log in for a certain amount of time. It's like a 5 minute or 10 minute period where you can't actually log back into the game. So it actually does kick you out of the game and puts you pretty much on cooldown, so you can't log back into the game. So it gives other players a good chance to actually raid those always online players now. So if you find someone that's always online that has a ton of gold, keep checking and trying to attack him, because eventually you will be able to attack him with the new feature that just got implemented over the weekend, and that's the cheating, staying online, the automatic clicker apps and things like that. So, also be warned too, if you are going to be doing long play sessions, make sure that you close the app every so often, because you don't want to get locked out of the game, just for playing for, 4 or 5 hours straight. So, yeah, so definitely make sure that you close the app. It shouldn't be too much of an issue because there are a lot of, you know, it seems like game crashes here and there. I don't know if it happens every like hour or so or 45 minutes on my game. But that's what I see. I see the game crashes every so often when I'm playing. So I've never been actually force kicked out of the game. I don't spend hours upon hours playing nonstop straight. The only time I did that was to do the medal event, and even then I only stayed logged in for I think 3 hours straight, to farm medals. So yeah, so that's a really cool feature. They're cracking down on the cheaters, on the hackers. So yeah, so if you guys have any news or information, please let us know. But let's not try and get the information out there about how long this kicker is, because if the cheaters know that you get kicked out every 3 hours, then they're going to find ways around it. So it's best to leave this kind of unknown and not really discuss when the exact kick time is. So yeah, so don't try and spread that around. That will help the game and help everyone play a little bit more fairly.